Hello and welcome to this week's Type 1 Thursday with me, Hanna. Welcome back to the live show. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my, all of the channels that I do have. Today I have a question from the audience that I got, and I'm very, very happy to answer this. So I thought I would do so in a live, easily enough. And the question is, it's from Taylor, and the question is, how do I prevent high blood sugars when working from home and sitting at a desk for a chunk of the day? That is, of course, one part of the question. The second part of the question is, without major insulin increases. And that might get a little bit interesting. So, first of all, I want to say congrats to finding the freedom of working from home. I know yours is probably, or I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm guessing yours is probably COVID related. But, for example, I have been an online entrepreneur for the past 8 years now, and I've been working from home from my little desk right here, from my home or anywhere else where there's internet. And I have gotten a few things of experience, but I wanted to congratulate you on the freedom for working from home, first of all. And this is actually kind of a interesting question because, first of all, let's address the insulin question first of all, because that is a little bit, just the wording of that question concerned me a little bit, because you need the insulin you need. Don't try to lower the amount of insulin you think you need or anything like that, because that can get really, really dangerous and get you into DKA quite fast. So, you need the insulin that you need, regardless of the situation that you're in. You need it, the amount that you need. And here, I know I struggled with this for a long time a couple of years ago, where I really didn't want to use as much insulin as I needed to, and here it's really an exercise in self-compassion, and so that you can be compassionate with yourself, with your body, with your situation, with your diabetes, with your blood sugars, so that all of it sort of can work together for your highest good. So that's with the insulin thing. But that being said, there are of course a gazillion lifestyle factors that you can do to improve your insulin sensitivity, because that is of course the core of the question here. If you are removed from your normal hustle and bustle life when you're commuting to work, or whatever it is that you're doing, and you are finding that you're getting higher blood sugars when you are sitting at home and working from home more, then there are things that you can do. Oh my god, can you believe it? I mean, as I said, I have 8 years of experience from about working from home. And it really comes down to the fact that you need to prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself, you need to prioritize your health, and this can be shown to yourself in many various forms. I would say, first of all, when it comes to this, that it is stress management, because stress, as I always say, is the blood sugar killer #1. So stress management is super, super important when it comes to this, because it is a stressful situation finding yourself working from home all of a sudden in comparison to working at the office with your colleagues or wherever it is that is your place of work normally. So that's really important. So stress management, and that can look different for different people. That can be, meditation or yoga or EFT tapping or essential oils, or just working a little on your outlook on life. Stress management, #1, to improve your insulin sensitivity. #2 is movement or exercise. I don't really like exercise, so I call it movement. And that can do wonders for your blood sugar management. And that can really be, if it is a busy work, even if it is the busiest of work days, you can always, that's the part of the freedom of working from home. You can get up between meetings, you can do a couple of squats, you can just walk around your place, all of these things, as long as, try to skip, or not try to skip, but try to limit the trips to the fridge. that we can agree on that. But, you know, go grab a glass of water, make yourself a coffee or some tea. You know, just make sure that you move every hour. And this is where also wearables come in great. The little like fitness bands and rings and all of this stuff that is available to us right now, because they will make sure that they remind you of when you need to get up and stuff. So find the type of movement that makes you feel great, that makes you feel motivated. And even if you can't go out, I think most places are now allowed to go out for a walk. Make sure that you schedule that 30-minute walk a day or a couple of times a week. Or, you know, there's tons of home workouts or YouTube. I do tons of YouTube workouts every week, just to keep myself going, and so I don't have to leave anywhere. And well, before because I didn't want to, and now because I can't. But yes, so stress management, exercise. 2, stay hydrated. Also very, very important. That has a lot to do with insulin sensitivity. If you notice that you are higher than normal and you can't really get it down with insulin and stuff, it could actually be that you're a bit dehydrated. So try that as well, to grab a big gulping glass of water, and clean water, and drink it and see what happens. Then we also have something that goes hand in hand with stress management, is proper sleep. So make sure that you sleep properly, the amount of hours, and also deeply enough. Make sure that you find a new sort of routine. This sort of incorporates all of the things that I'm talking about today, but make sure that you find this new routine that works for you, not for anyone else or your boss or your coworker, but the one that works for you, where you feel good, where you can do your best, where you can be motivated to work. You may find that some supplements would help, perhaps to sleep better, where magnesium is, for example, a really good bet, or stress management, also magnesium, or, you know, all these things that you can help a little bit with in terms of supplements. And then we come to my passion project, which is, of course, nutrition and what you can do with nutrition. And my top tip here to increase insulin sensitivity is to eat healthy and blood sugar friendly, and not like, you know, maybe don't go for the pizza every night. Might not be a great idea. And make sure that you sort of work into your routine set times of eating, so that you know how your body reacts to eating at those times. And also here, you know, does your blood sugar go high after the meal, for example? Then maybe you need to pre-bolus a little bit for that food. Like, there's a lot of things that aren't really clear in this question, but these are just general handful of tips of how you can increase your insulin sensitivity when you are working from home. And also, when it comes to nutrition, try not to snack like mindlessly. Have planned snacks, for God's sakes. Yes, if you want them and if you need them and if you feel you don't have energy, then do have snacks, of course. But maybe don't like just mindlessly sit in front of the computer, just, you know, munching away, because that is then you generally eat too much, or you eat more than you planned, and that becomes really difficult to manage blood sugar wise. And then another ace up the nutrition sleeve is, would you be open to try some sort of intermittent fasting? That can be played around with, so that it increases insulin sensitivity a bit. And also with the movement, I forgot. When it comes to movement, also prioritize muscle work. Like, I don't know, for example, my friend Daryl Edwards has a fantastic 30-minute session 3 times a week on Instagram Live right now. Join one of those. He's called Fitness Explorer on Instagram, because it really makes body work and like body weight exercises in a fun way. So you don't even realize that half an hour has gone by and you've been crab walking and bear walking and lice jumping or whatever. And it's really good fun. I really feel like movement needs to be fun. So that's one of the... prioritize muscle work instead of cardio, I would say, because that has a bigger impact on your insulin sensitivity. So, in short, how to improve insulin sensitivity when you're working from home and sitting down a lot is movement, eat healthy, stay hydrated, make sure you prioritize stress management, proper sleep, get a routine, perhaps check out supplements, And or would intermittent fasting be something for you? But now I want to hear from you. What are your best tips to increase insulin sensitivity, perhaps even when you are more sedentary than usual? Thank you for watching today. It's been a great honor hanging out with you today, and I will see you next time on Type 1 Thursday.